Hey there guys, Sunil here with a brand new video, and today we'll be going over why you will never make it in life or in business if you do not fix this. While the title of the video might sound a little bit clickbaity, it is true though, what I'm talking about is 100% real. If you do not fix this, you'll never be able to succeed in business or whatever endeavor that you undertake in life, like I mentioned before. What am I talking about? Well, it's about limiting beliefs. Beliefs in general, even. If you do not fix these, right, if you do not ensure that these are properly set up, then you'll never be able to figure out why the fuck things aren't working out for you. Why? This is why a lot of hardworking guys seem to fail, even though when they're not supposed to. They do all the right things when it comes to work ethic, but the beliefs, they're not set up properly. Cringy as it may sound, it's all about the mindset. The mind is the greatest weapon that nature has given us, yet it is the greatest enemy at the same time. It can make and break you depending upon how you use it. Understanding how to leverage the brain and understanding how to push it to the max and utilize the fullest potential of it by hacking it through human psychology might be even called a superpower, in my opinion. It is a superpower, right? Because not many people can do it. It's really hard. It's really hard to figure it out. It requires a lot of willpower and discipline. Discipline, most importantly. Beliefs are what basically makes up paradigms. Paradigm is a distinct set of concepts or thought patterns that we have. These patterns and concepts stem from the individual thoughts we let other people or we ourselves feed our brain with. So if you find yourself lacking the self-confidence and you're facing a lot of self-doubt, fear and panic when it comes to things that you do and the goals that you have set, well, if you feel like it's extremely hard and not possible to achieve that goal that you have set forth, well, it's most likely because of the negative self-beliefs, that negative thoughts, more importantly, that plague the mind. Negative thoughts and self-beliefs go hand in hand. I mentioned how these patterns and concepts stem from the individual thoughts, right? That's why I'm emphasizing the word thoughts here. We and other people feed our brain with thoughts and beliefs. That's right. There are two components to the self-beliefs that we have. It's the inputs are received from our own internal thoughts, the internal monologue, as well as the external environment, the friends and so on. Therefore, it is very important to note the thoughts that you keep having and hear other people have as well. You take from other people as well, the thoughts that you take from other people as well. It is very, very important to control them. It is very important, let me mention this again. It is very important to control the thoughts that you feed yourself with. The meal has to be right, or else it won't perform at the best possible performance, at optimal performance. Take a look at the more wealthy and successful individuals, right? The really successful ones, rather than sit and sulk about why they can't achieve something, they sit down and then decide to think about the different possibilities and strategies that will allow them to achieve that big goal that they have in mind, that they have set forth. Look at their circle even. Look at the friends they have. Probably it's a very small one, and the key part though is that they're all filled with high performance individuals. Therefore, it's more of quality rather than quantity. That is the key. Re-engineer that in your life. Take a look at the successful people. Look at what they do, and check out the results that they're getting from what they are doing, right? Then re-engineer that in your own life. First, this is an action plan that you can start doing right now. This is something that you can implement in your life right now. Take a deep breath. then you just go over all the thoughts and beliefs that are rattling in your mind that you know are negative. Write them all down in a piece of paper. Once you've done that, take another piece of paper and write opposite yet positive beliefs to those negative ones. For example, I can't put on muscle easily. That is a negative thought. That will be turned into I can put on muscle much easily, very easily, if I follow the right diet and training regimen. Now, this is an exercise to start working on your inner self's negative beliefs. So then what you do is turn those positive things that you've written down into affirmations that you say every single fucking day. Either you can recite them, 2 to 3 times. Each single affirmation must be recited 2 to 3 times at least every single day, so that it gets imprinted in your mind. And you just keep repeating this for at least a month or two and just make it a habit. This should be a habit. These affirmations should be based upon your goals as well. Once you've made your affirmations, recite them every single fucking day, twice or thrice. At least twice or thrice, because it has to be imprinted in your mind. You have been feeding negative shit to the brain for a long time now. It's time to fix it. So of course it's going to take a bit of work, right? You're trying to basically rewrite years of programming. Now, your affirmations is set up. You have done the exercise. You have started doing the exercise to rewrite the inner monologue. That is just one component or one part of the equation. What about your outer sphere? What about your environment? The circle, the outside circle. To fix it, change the people that you're hanging out if need be, right? Change the people that you're hanging out with if need be. The friends that you have really decide how you are as well. If you hang out with 5 bums, probably you'll be the 6th bum, most likely. However, if you hang out with 5 millionaires, you'll be probably a millionaire as well. The 6th millionaire. Yeah, I'm pronouncing it right now. Now, when you make it big, right, always cut out the people that do not support you at the beginning itself. Because when you make it big, like I mentioned before, they'll be probably the first ones to try and bring you down. Crabs in a bucket mentality. They'll probably have that. Cut the negative people out, like I mentioned before. The ones that always put you down. You don't want to have them in your life at all. Just remove them, right? These really toxic negative ones, they need to be out of your fucking life. If it's family, kind of difficult, the equation changes there. It's family, it's blood. If they're really toxic and abusive, then you should probably consider moving out or some shit, man. Because it's the mind. If they're rotting your brain and pulling you down every single fucking day, they aren't really, good family, I don't know, man. It's up to you. Family, you gotta do the thinking. Once you've weeded out the crappy parts, the crappy plans inside the farm that is your mind, then you add the plans that actually produce value, right? The good ones, the good beliefs, the high-performing people, the ones who have some vision in their life and are willing to go after it. At least they are not ones who put you down and your hustle down as well. They are not the ones who put you and your hustle down. They at least to support and encourage you whenever possible. Those are the types of people you need to start hanging out with more. So your mindset will start lifting up and it will start improving. But that is not enough alone. Usually those types of people are at the same level that you are, right? But the people who are at the same level that you are can't really help you after a point, right? There's levels to this game, right? Let's say you are in level 4 now. I'm just an example here, just an analogy. So let's say you are at level 4 and you want to get to level 6. Will you consult a guy who is at level 4 to really help you out? Because that's not really the best option, right? Because he's also struggling alongside with you. He's also trying to figure out the equation. What do? What do you do instead? Well, you go to the guy who's already at level 6 and you ask him what the fuck did he do, and then follow that. That's it. As long as it's morally and legally, it's moral, legal, and ethical. Don't do criminal stuff, man. Unless if you want to. But prepare to deal with the consequences, Prepare to, be prepared for the consequences. That's how we say it, right? Yeah. Now, with that being said, you need to hang out with the people who can actually help you. The guys who are at the level that you want to be. They're already at that level, that you want to get to. They're already at level 6. So, they shall be your mentors. They are the people who can actually help you, You need to convince them, however, though, to actually help you to get to where you want to get. And for that, you need to actually add value as well. It's a give and take, Mentors are really busy. The guys who are actually fucking successful, they don't have much, really much time in their life, right? So you gotta try to add as much as value possible and help them out as much as possible, But that in itself is a delicate art, right? Of course, it is something that can be mastered, and this is something that you have to do, right? You have to do it ASAP. You have to find someone who can actually help you. You can do this through networking, paying for masterminds, going through courses, consulting, coaching, whatever it is that you need to do, or actually reach out to the successful business owners that are, really doing well in life. Do what you gotta do. That's what I gotta say to you. So to summarize, the action plan that you can take from this is write down your negative beliefs, write down the positive belief. The next step is write down positive beliefs that are directly opposite to the negative ones you previously wrote. And number 3 is you get rid of the negative people and the negative circle that you have. And number 4 is get like-minded individuals who actually want to do something in their life. So that your own mindset starts improving, and there's synergy between you and all the people that you hang out with. Serendipity, is that what they call it? And then number 5 is you find mentors who can actually help you get to where you want to be in life. They have to have achieved that thing that you want to achieve already. That's who a true mentor is, right? So with that being said, hope you guys have a great day, and hope you all found incredible value out of this video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe, and may you find prosperity. Thank you.